Good morning, all. It's very early Monday morning. It's coming up to about 3:30 a.m. a.m. Uh, um, phone guessing. A.m. a.m. Get it? No, yeah, yesterday was a bit of a sad day. Barry John, the legendary rugby player of yore, has passed away. He passed away yesterday. Oh, bloody hell, it hasn't been that long since Phil Bennett passed away. Phil Bennett was younger. I think he had cancer, did he? Something like that, stomach cancer, something like that. But Barry John, they haven't said what he's passed away with, but could be anything. Heart gave out. Well, we don't really know. See if they come out. It's funny though, the night, evening before, was the Wales-Scotland game, and that's enough to get your blood pressure going, you know what I mean? Especially the last 10 minutes. Wales missed one conversion, and that was the result. One mixed conversion, Wales would have won. There's only a point in it. Yeah, poor Barry. Yeah. He was brought up near me. He went to the same school as me. He was in school 10 years before me. I think, I think he left school in 1963. No? When was he born? 79. 79, so that makes it. He was 79 last month, so that makes it. Yeah, that's right, 1945. So he left school in 1963. So I started Gwenreth Grammar School in 1973. So he left 10 years previous, well, dependent on things, whether he resat his A levels or not. Yeah, I was school had a few Wales outside house. Before Barry, there was Carwyn James. After Barry, there was Gareth Davis. Then after Gareth Davis, I was in Gwenrith when Gareth Davis was there. He left when I was third year of secondary grammar school. That was the second year. Yeah, that's it. Gareth Davis became, usual thing, played for Cardiff, Lions, Wales, British Lions, Wales, British Lions. Became the something or other of Cardiff Rugby Football Club, head fella, and then he did other things, I don't know. And then of course, after Gareth Davis, the Squirt that was a year younger than me in school, bloody Jonathan Davis, Jiffy as he likes to be known as, but he went north. All the rest didn't go north. He was yeah, no, well, anyway, talking to the people I know, and whenever I met Barry John, I never talked about his playing days and all, and just a general conversation. I think his father was in Croissant's Colliery. I don't think he was in Blaenau Rwan with my paternal grandfather. And his first rugby club, Kevin Thin Rugby Club, the clubhouse is about a mile away from me. Down that way and then down that way. Down this road, traffic lights that way, Carmarthen Road. Farmers Arms. That's what the clubhouse original name is. It's known now as the Kevin Thin Rugby Clubhouse. Just a glorified pub, really. And speaking to, finding out, picking up bits and pieces, Barry had a bit of a breakdown in the 1970s. That's the main reason. He had a bit of a breakdown. it all became too much. You had to put up with all that, and you'd go into dues and things like that, and never could be paid. Like the famous one was up the rail opening a bank, and one little young lady curtsied to him because he was known as the king, and he went after that. Yeah, and and he was doing these opening things, and well, maybe he was slipped a brown paper envelope or something, brown envelope full of cash, maybe expenses. See, expenses. Oh, paid expenses, but expensive expenses. I mean, well, whereas, for instance, we did that these days, you'd be paid 10,000 quid, wouldn't you? You know, that one was bloody expensive, or a couple of £100 maybe. Well, anyway, and it all became too much for him, so he retired at 27. Yeah, and he's always been a bit fragile since. Yeah, and did the beer a bit too much at times. Well, yeah, people around here, you get the types. You say, oh, that drunk and all that. What the fuck you feel as if you're saying, what the fuck do you know about it? You know what I mean? You know, and yeah, but well, it's too late now. I'll be meaning to call in. I haven't been to Cardiff in years, and I promised myself next time I go to Cardiff, I'll call in his pub in the afternoon. Oh, can't remember the name of it now. It's I can't remember the name of it. Come to me. Yeah, that's the one he regularly comes in through the back door type thing, through the car park or something, or through the beer garden. That's it. Yeah, and I never got around to it. There we are. Never mind. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't remember me, no doubt. No. Last time I met him, God, when was that? Way back in the 1980s, I think it was. 1990s, that's it. And where was it? No idea. Oh, walking down the street in Cardiff, it may have been. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, heading to the pub. He was. What was I down there for? God knows. Bloody 20 years ago. I think the stadium and long open. Well, no, I can't remember. I just can't remember. Just around opposite the castle, I think it was. Michael. What was I down there for? I don't know. Really don't know. Anyway, he's gone now. JPR went last month ago. And he's only just turned 79. 6th of January. Almost exactly a month ago. What day is it today? It's the 5th or 6th. I'm going to go out for a walk now. I woke up about half an hour ago. I'm awake now, might as well get up. That sort of thing. After about 4 or 5 hours sleep. No weather seems to be still out there, so I'll go for a walk. And well, I think I'll. Well, not now. About 7:30 I might go out. Catch the shop when it opens at 8. Aye. Barry. Yeah, I lived in this sort of old people's type apartments with sort of somebody down in reception, just keep an eye on people and that sort of thing, and help with cleaning and things like that. It wasn't a care home, but care assistance type place. Loads of right, yeah, bloody another one bitten the dust. Yeah, he just must have taken had one of his turns, and he's gone separated from his wife. Well, he's very fragile, really. You don't like to think it, but yeah, you think, he's making a fool of himself, but he's just, yeah, he had a bit of a breakdown in the 1970s. A year or two after the came back from New Zealand, it all became too much for him. I did too much. And then, and just, yeah, nervous breakdown, I suppose you can call it. Right, I'll call this 12 minutes. What's happening then? What else is happening in the bloody world? I don't know what the hell Wales were doing in rugby on Saturday. I know they only lost by a point, but bloody hell, at one point they were losing 27-0. Are they taking the piss out of us? Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, no wonder it didn't do Barry any good, I should think. Oh well. Ta-ra all. Happy Mondays. Step on.